Wichita, Kansas, the air capital city representing the Warriors here, and I'm here to stake my claim as the next Warrior General and be your new VJ, P.O.D. I've been a fan of P.O.D. since 1997, rocking out right here in Wichita, Kansas to our local positive rock station, and grew up listening to P.O.D. and been a fan ever since. The highlights I've had with P.O.D. is seeing him live and in concert for the first time with Blindside and Project 86 on their tour, which they were showing off the Warriors EP. It was an awesome, phenomenal tour. I actually started working with the radio station I was listening to and first heard you guys, and I've been in radio for the past 8 out of 10 years, and it was a great time doing tons and tons of interviews with bands and magazines, and hear it on the radio and watch it on TV. I really got the idea that it was kind of cheesy, and so I wanted to hear stuff because I was a real fan. I wanted to get to the heart of the artist. So in all the interviews that I've done, I've gotten deeper and deeper with the artists and really stumping them and really making them think on different issues that they have, songs they've written, and topics they talk about and support. P.O.D. highlights. Well, not being able to go to their first concert in Wichita really wasn't a highlight. They were on tour with Squad 5-0 and actually played at what would become the positive rock station in Wichita. So that was kind of cool, knowing that so many bands that have played there since then, that P.O.D. and Squad 5-0 kind of rocked the place up first. Also, my first year at Cornerstone, I had a press pass doing interviews, of course, at Cornerstone, and thought I could get backstage for the P.O.D. concert they had at the main stage that year. But couldn't get backstage, so I was kind of bummed, heading back to camp to see what the rest of my crew was up to. And this guy out of the blue asked if I wanted to get backstage and catch P.O.D. live and check out the show on stage. I didn't believe him at first, but he threw me a couple backstage passes and told me to have a good time. So I grabbed a friend of mine, we went to the stage, really still not thinking that it was legit, and they let us in and we enjoyed P.O.D. live at Cornerstone. I can't remember if it was 99 or 2000, but it was definitely a highlight. So let's check out some of the memorabilia I have that I've collected over the years from P.O.D. Got nearly all my P.O.D. CDs out right here. Got the unedited Southtown cover, signed by the guys. Also have some of the radio singles right there. Live CD. Got the Warriors EP, also the Matrix Reloaded Sleeping Awake soundtrack. So, good collection of CDs, still missing a few. I've got on the wall, I've got the Testify Special Edition, and also have the Warriors Limited Edition EP. I guess it's not the Warriors, it's Limited Edition. It came with Southtown. So, just a few of the CDs, plus I got the vinyls around too. Somewhere up there I've got the live maxi single. I also have the Limited Edition, came with the Southtown EP. It's got the answering machine messages, and also Testifies up there somewhere with the special edition 2 CD set.
Check 1 2, is this thing on? Hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Sonny from the P.O.D. leave your number and my homie gets back to you.
Got the P.O.D. support pass. You're supposed to go down in the pit and be able to hang out for the Linkin Park tour and then meet P.O.D. afterwards. But something came up and we couldn't get back. We couldn't get down to the floor to catch the P.O.D. set, so we had to watch it from the rails. And something happened and we just couldn't catch up with P.O.D. that night. But it was a great night. Linkin Park. I forget who else was playing besides P.O.D. and Linkin Park, but that was enough right there. It was a great show. I also happen to have the Fundamental Elements of Southtown bookmark, featuring all the guys. Got some old school P.O.D. stickers from when they were touring with Project 86. Also have the P.O.D. satellite sticker, and if you can look at the date there real quick, 9/11/01. Picked that up at a meet and greet with Love down at Midwestern Percussion. They were in town. I believe they were on tour with Linkin Park, Head P.E., and Project 86 that night. I told you my story, all the radio interviews, quick thinker. We're definitely going to make ourselves an awesome interview when we head out to San Diego here in a couple weeks, and definitely give the fans exactly what they need and what they want. So you've seen the memorabilia, you know I'm legit as a fan, and I'm ready to head out there. So vote for me, Dakota, from Wichita, Kansas, the air capital city, for your next VJ and the next Warrior General.